Right now, I'm in Cairo, Egypt with just 10 Great British Pounds, or 620 Egyptian pounds. And I wanted to see just how far this £10 stretches in the birthplace of one of the oldest civilizations in the world.
My friends have also set me the following challenges to try and complete whilst I'm out here, so without any further ado, let's get into it. I'm currently outside Kushri El Tahrir, one of the most popular locations in Cairo to try Egypt's national dish, which is kushri. Kushri is the most popular dish in Egypt, comprised of pasta, rice, lentils, chickpeas, fried onions, tomato sauce, and a whole host of optional extras. This wild concoction has been loved by Egyptians for over 100 years, and now it's our turn to give it a try.
Can I just get one small kushri, please? Small, yeah.
And after successfully paying for my meal, it was time to try the national dish of Egypt.
So this dish is essentially every single carbohydrate known to mankind combined into one bowl. And apparently this is their small. So I have no idea how on earth I'm going to finish this. And this is also Egypt's national dish. So if I don't like it, I might actually get chased out of the country. So let's pray that this is actually good. That's actually really, really nice. The pasta flavors come through a lot, the tomato flavor comes through a lot. It's kind of like pasta and minced meat. It's really, really, really nice. And this costs like 37 Egyptian pounds, which is less than £1 British for a plate this big. So I have just finished the kushri and that was genuinely lovely. No complaints at all. I am completely full, and that was a small, so I'd hate to see what a large looks like. Altogether, this cost 37 Egyptian pounds. Just for proof, the receipt is right here, and that is exactly 60 British pence. Where is the profit? I don't understand. Incredible. I will be coming back. 10 out of 10.
After viciously assaulting my body with every single carb known to mankind, I figured now would be a great time to put my Arabic skills to the test and replenish myself with some sugarcane juice.
Assalamu alaikum, brother. Can I just get wahed manga asir and wahed sugarcane?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Using my phenomenal multilingual skills, I decided to treat myself and my cameraman to some juice.
So I've acquired my sugarcane juice. Let's give it a taste test. It's very interesting. It's kind of like a syrupy kind of flavor. I don't know how to describe it. Kind of like honey, but like really sweet. Really nice. Give it a solid 7 out of 10.
A few moments later.
So I have demolished this sugarcane juice, and it was actually really nice. Both of these drinks combined cost just 65 Egyptian pounds, which is actually just £1 and 5 pence. I don't know how they're making a profit. Absolutely incredible. Anyways, let's go ahead and head on to the next challenge.
After spending most of the day trawling through the busy streets of Cairo with very little money, the weather began to change, so I figured this was a great opportunity to tick off yet another challenge.
As you can see, it's getting quite nippy outside, a little bit cold, so I think it's time we go ahead and buy ourselves a bucket hat. Let's go. What are we thinking about this one? Look good? Oh, the logo's all the way over here. It's good? Alright. See how little or how much we can get this for. So I managed to negotiate a whopping 5 Egyptian pounds off this very authentic aloe bucket hat, which actually goes quite nicely with my outfit. Hopefully the logo's facing... Where's the logo? There we go. The logo's hopefully facing the center. We take that. That's around about, from my estimations, £2. I'll put up the exact price on screen. Unfortunately, they didn't like cameras in there, so I'm assuming that's why they didn't negotiate that much, but I'll take it. 145, decent bucket hat, decent quality. I mean, granted, it is not exactly authentic. We take it. We take it.
With another challenge under my belt and some cash to spare, I wanted to get my mum a gift. However, as you just saw, my flawless Arabic,
wahed manga asir, and wahed sugarcane,
only saved me 8 British pence on my bucket hat, so I knew it was time to call in my secret weapon. Meet my dad. Actually fluent in Arabic, and having known my mum for over 33 years, it didn't take very long for him to find the perfect gift for my mum within my very tight budget.
يا عم انت فاكرني انا سايح ولا انا من عندك هنا ايه الحصل.
And with some local negotiation skills, we finally struck a deal.
The price of this one start from 250 and it's gone down to 200 and now it's 180 and 170. So you can haggle more and get it for 150. If you are real Egyptian, you can haggle even more. You can get it for way cheaper than that.
And with those words of wisdom from my dad, we transferred over the cash, and my mum now had a new fashion piece to add to her collection. However, there was still one challenge that I had yet to complete, and I was very quickly running out of time. But suddenly, I had a stroke of luck.
Okay, so I just found this store whilst I was walking conveniently. I was about to say I didn't finish the challenge, but I just found this place selling souvenirs, so I picked up these two, which came to a grand total of 50 Egyptian pounds after negotiating. No complaints there whatsoever. I'm very, very, very happy with this buy. And that basically wraps up this challenge. I'm gonna get a taxi home and see if we can negotiate that as well. But yeah, we're gonna make our way home. I think we've ticked off basically everything, so I'm very happy.
Alright, so we're wrapping up the day here. I'm about to head home. We're gonna get a taxi, but you can actually negotiate the taxis online using an app called InDrive. InDrive essentially allows you to bid for the best fare of a taxi. So that's what we're gonna do to find our way home. Just in case you're wondering, no, this video isn't sponsored. I just really like the way the app works. It keeps the prices fair for both the driver and of course for the customer, and is a really convenient way to get around in Egypt on a budget. It also means that you know the final price up front and you're not going to be paying any more than you should as a tourist. I did book this taxi during their rush hour, so of course we did pay a slight premium. However, even then it was still a bargain. Using my master negotiation skills, I have managed to get a taxi for 95 Egyptian, which is almost a quarter less than what is offered on Uber. They're currently sitting at around 150 and we're about 10 miles away. So quite happy with that. That is around about like less than £2 I want to say to go nearly 10 miles, so we take that. Although I hadn't realised it yet, there was still one more challenge. Survive the Cairo traffic. Honestly, I've never seen anything like it. Lanes are considered suggestions to the Egyptians, horns are used as musical instruments, and cutting across 8 lanes of traffic is seen as the norm here. Honestly, if someone told me this was leaked GTA 6 footage, I would believe them. Despite my taxi driver thinking he was the Egyptian Max Verstappen, we did eventually make it home in one piece. Alright, so we've just arrived back at the apartment, safe and sound, and I think we've had a pretty successful day. All in all, I think we absolutely smashed this challenge. We successfully stayed well under budget and still had 108 Egyptian pounds to play with. However, I decided to use the remaining money to tip our taxi driver, meaning our total expenditure for the day was exactly 10 Great British Pounds. It's insane to think about just how far 10 British Pounds stretches here in Egypt as opposed to back at home in the UK. Not to mention the fact that without the tip, we still would have been well under budget. Never did I think it would be that difficult to spend 10 British Pounds. With that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please do leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know if you want to see videos like this in the future, and I will catch you guys in the next one.